Hi coaches, today I wanted to make a little video to talk about one of my favorite topics, which is personal development. And I feel like there's kind of some misconceptions, not necessarily misconceptions, but just hear me out when it comes to personal development. So a lot of coaches get involved in this business and they hear personal development, we push it, we stress it. It's so important. And I think a lot of coaches get the idea initially that personal development means going out and buying all kinds of business books and watching all kind of coach videos and tutorials and how-tos and things like that, which are all awesome. They're all very important and they're all very crucial to growing a business. However, there's another side of personal development that I feel is just as important. I mean, come on, the very title personal development asks you and begs you to get a little bit personal. So I can tell you guys that for me, when I started to see the biggest growths, not only in my business, but in my personal life, was when I really decided to open up my mind and my heart and swallow some really hard pills, to be honest with you. When you start digging inside of yourself, you might come up with some uncomfortable truths or some things that you're not quite prepared to hear or deal with or things like that. And those are the things that are going to set you free and just make you grow beyond belief. So, what am I talking about? Maybe look at the areas in your life that, I'm sure we all have situations that just keep coming up. Like, man, why does that always happen to me? Or why does that person always get under my skin? Or why does that situation always make me feel this way? Why does it keep happening? Well, it's going to keep happening because it's a reminder. It's a red flag. It's jumping right up in your face saying this is the area you need to work on. So where I can share a little story with you about myself is when I first became a coach, I had horrible control issues. And, whatever your issue is, you're going to find that it leaks out into probably most areas of your life. So for me, that control issue leaked out into, my relationships with my friends and my family. My romantic relationships, I was always attracting people to my life that needed to be taken care of because those were my control issues. It had nothing to do with them. But you guys have no idea how long it took me to even be able to say that. So that's what I'm talking about. But the control issues also started to bleed over into my business. I wanted everybody to do it my way. Just because I wanted to help people so badly, and I was pushy and I was bossy and I was trying to get everyone to do it the way that I did it and the way that I was successful with it. And I had to really jump in and swallow some hard truths about that controller in me. And I had to be willing to face it and I had to be willing to hear some hard things about myself. But I can tell you guys, I've got my controller in check. Sure, it's a work in progress, but once you get that in check, there's going to be something else you're working on. Then it's on to the next. So if you're finding that you are having a hard time talking to people or having a hard time relating to people or your challenge groups are dead silent and you're wondering like what the heck is going on, you're not going to find that in a John C. Maxwell book or a Darren Hardy book. So you really have to jump in and say, what am I putting out that's pushing people away? So chances are, if you are feeling frustration in your business or things of that nature, people are feeling that. Believe me when I tell you, your customers and challengers and coaches are feeling that you are frustrated. So jump in, find whatever it is material that you connect with. That's going to be a personal journey for you, whether it's a book, speaking to someone, watching videos, going to seminars. Do what you have to do. But that was my big message today was get personal with your personal development. Keep building your business and reading those great things. But I can promise you that once you get to the core of some personal things and you make this really personal, like I said, that's when you guys are going to see tremendous growth in your business and in your personal life. And you are going to really start living the life that you want to live. So I'd love to hear some discussion on this topic. Go ahead and feel free to post below and keep developing, guys. Have a great day, coaches.